Hello, I'm Dr. William Emmett Walsh, and welcome to the fifth video in my 10 video series about our troubled American diet. I'm a medical doctor, an allergist, an immunologist, and a diet specialist. I am also author of How I Recovered from Dementia, my 7th book about how our diet causes diseases and how to recover from these diseases. My videos supplement my book's information. I revised this 5th video and numbered it video V5a. In my videos and books, I pointed out several chemicals in foods and beverages that cause many diseases. I call them the aging chemicals because they damage us when we overindulge in them, and the damage ages us. We would look and feel younger and be healthier if we avoid this excess. With my patient's input, I devised a healthy diet that helped me recover from dementia. I could not use other diets because they are defective. The foods and beverages they encourage contain too much of the troublesome chemicals, fructose, galactose, MSG, and the citric acids. We need and use each of these chemicals. Without them, we could not live. However, we tolerate them poorly when we consume them in excess of what we tolerate. And they cause and worsen any disease of the body, mind, or psyche to which we are genetically susceptible. These conditions include depression, dementia, strokes, heart attacks, cancers, and many others. These troubling chemicals, fructose, MSG, galactose, and the citrus acids, poison us by damaging a most critical body symptom, the nervous system. MSG overstimulates our nerves. The citrus acids disrupt our nerves' acid-base balance. Galactose ages us, and fructose is worse than the rest. Poison nerves are damaged nerves. The main value of diets like the Mediterranean DASH and MIND diets is their avoidance of refined sugar, more specifically, the fructose sugar that makes foods taste sweet. In excess, fructose poisons us. It alters our blood sugar levels. This eventually exhausts the pancreas, causing diabetes. It deposits fat in the abdomen and the arteries, including the arteries supplying the brain and heart, encouraging strokes and heart attacks. Fructose also poisons our fat control system that sheds excess fat. It helped me lose more than 100 pounds of fat, all without dieting. I appreciate this weight loss. It reduces my chance of suffering the strokes that took away my 2 brothers. To gain this weight loss, you must avoid fructose as it disables the fat control system. Any diet that discourages fructose consumption is a helping diet. The troubling chemicals begin promoting many diseases at a very early age. The diseases worsen as we grow older. The Mediterranean DASH and MIND diets are designed to counteract these diseases. They win awards for effectiveness because they slow the progression of many diseases, especially the dementias. But they do not lead to recovery, again, especially in the dementias. Dementia sufferers eventually die of this disease. For all the help they give us, this deadly end is a terrible defect. Why do followers of these diets die? They die because although the diets discourage fructose, they encourage some of the foods and beverages that contain excesses of the other troubling chemicals. These chemicals alter the study results, often leading them to false conclusions. Even the welcome delay that they provide in the progression of dementia may be a mirage that fades. By itself, less fructose does not allow recovery. I will explain why. As reported in the British Medical Journal, a study involving over 21,000 obese patients used different diets found that after 6 months, the diets helped the subjects of the experiment. They gained a modest weight loss and decreased cardiac risk factors. However, by 12 months, these benefits largely disappear. If they had tested dementia, the results would be the same. At first, the diet would slow dementia's deterioration. This has been noted in dementia studies. Then its progression to death returns. This also has been noticed. People using the Mediterranean and MIND diet do not recover from dementia, they die. My diet allows recovery because it avoids excess consumption of all 4 of these troubling chemicals. Another study found evidence that children following the Mediterranean diet achieve better health and higher IQs. If the diet affects health and IQ, isn't it a good diet? Yes. But why do we find better results in children following the Mediterranean diet for 5 years and not in adults following healthy diets for a year? Because children only eat what they are served. They are forced to follow a diet. They cannot break free of it. Because the children remained on the diet showed good results at the end of 5 years. But most adults will not follow a diet for 1 year, much less 5 years. They will cheat on it or become bored and stop following it. That explains the good results at 6 months and the poor results at 12 months. These adults are not following it, but they are not dishonest. It's just human nature to drop an inconvenient diet. Adults can follow my diet for years. If their dementia is severe, when they cheat on the diet, they quickly notice unacceptable symptoms and scoot back to my diet. Their worsening symptoms force them to return to my diet. To be honest, I believe that following any diet, including mine, is not possible without cheating. Followers need to check that they still need to follow the diet, or they won't. With dementia, followers find they need it. If cheating ends quickly, I believe there is no permanent damage to them. I am a good example of the need to check the diet. I have severe dementia. When I cheat, I remember names poorly, sleep poorly, and awake tired. Also, my intestines shut down. No bowel sounds, air, or movements. As you suspect, I don't like that at all. I quickly return to my diet and my sleep, intestines, and memory recover, thank God. You may be like me. You may suffer dementia. Don't be passive. Don't let it kill you. Fight it. I did and won. You can do the same. I hope younger people, less severely affected by dementia, understand my diet and start changing theirs in ways not overly distressing. For example, they might give up diet sodas or fruit juices. Refined sugar is addicting. They should give it up completely. If they know that they will overindulge in troubling foods and beverages at a party, they can be extra careful of their food choices for several days before and after the party. The limited cheating does not seem to hurt them as long as they return to that diet. To sum up the advantages of my diet, first of all, a caution. Before you decide to follow my diet, you should consult with your medical caregivers and follow their suggestions. But again, the advantages. It discourages excess fructose, MSG, galactose, and the citrus acids. Second, recognizing human nature, which I share. Cheating at times is not forbidden. Third, you can test its continued value by looking for increased symptoms when you do not follow it. Increased dementia symptoms make you return to the diet after cheating. And last, there is no complicating, if there is no complicating illnesses, and your medical caregiver diagnoses dementia, my diet has a great chance to help you recover. Thank you for coming to my presentation of the 5th of my series explaining recovery from dementia. I hope that I convinced you that the Walsh diet is truly healthy. I invite you to see the rest of my videos at my website, drwewalsh.com. Thank you for coming.